Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. This is Danny's Pokedex, and as promised, I will be finishing this game by doing all the side quests. And the last time when we spoke, we kind of got done with the post-game storyline. We went back, we got the Ruby, we got the Sapphire back from the Rocket Warehouse. We gave it back to Celio in on Island 1 or One Island, whatever it's called. Always get confused. Is it One Island or is it Island 1? Whatever, doesn't matter. And that nerd was super happy about the gemstones because he got his little computer working and his trading system up so that trainers could trade with the Hoenn region. Now, what we're about to do is that we're about to buy some items here from the Pokemon Mart, and you already know what this video is going to be about. So we only have 5 Ultra Balls in the backpack. I'm gonna go ahead and buy 60. Why? Little excessive, you might say. But yeah, we're gonna go after one of the biggest, strongest, meanest Pokemon out there. Probably, if not the strongest, after all the mythical Pokemon, maybe Arceus and his lackeys. I think Mewtwo is probably the strongest. Let me know what you think about that. Like, is Mew the strongest or is Mewtwo the strongest? I think everybody probably has accepted the fact that Mewtwo is probably one of the strongest, just behind one or two legendary Pokemon. But yeah, Mewtwo also has obtained its legendary status from Generation 1 for sure. And now, since we've done the Sapphire and the Ruby storyline, what's gonna happen is that there was a human being, an idiot, guarding this cave, and that person has moved. So now we can access the cerulean cave, and there's going to be a lot of strong Pokemon in this cave, which I will catch, but I don't want to spend too much time catching any random Pokemon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the Max Repel. But I will catch some Pokemon off screen for sure. Maybe I'll do it on screen as well, one or two Pokemon if I haven't caught them and I run into them. Um, so yeah, so we'll see. I think the only Pokemon that I missed that I ran into was an Arbok in the Safari Zone, and I never ran into it again. And I did roam around the Safari Zone like a bunch of times, and I never ran into it again. And like I've said before, like I wasn't going to use any cheat codes, or like any like run into certain Pokemon type of cheat codes, whether Game Shark or Code Breaker. Like I've used them in the past. So this is like the third time that I'm playing this game. I've used them when I played for the second time, and I didn't even bother to complete the game. The first time I played this game was like when I was, I don't know, in the seventh grade. So that was like 2007, 2008. Yeah, I am revealing my age right now. Do some math if you can. We ran into a Paris set, but we already have this Pokemon, so I'm just gonna, yeah, destroy it because nothing can stand in my way when I'm going ahead and catching Mewtwo. So yeah, the first time I played this game, I kind of did it on my own, and I would get so lost and so confused so many times. Oh, look at that. We ran into a Kadabra and I don't have a Kadabra. So I will try to catch this Pokemon for sure. I just have to be careful enough not to use a Master Ball because I think this is a story that I might have said before on the channel. I used my Master Ball on a Golduck the first time when I played this game in 2007. How pathetic is that, right? Like I know you're gonna be like booing me and you're gonna say all kinds of things, but I can own up to my mistakes. I was just that stupid because I didn't have any Pokemon left, and Golduck was, I don't know, I saw him on the anime at that time, and I really wanted to catch a Golduck. So I just ended up using a Master Ball without realizing what the significance of using a Master Ball was. So there we go. We caught a Kadabra, which is nice. And we keep running into these Pokemon because the Max Repel will not work if we run into Pokemon which are above the level of the Pokemon in my party, like the first Pokemon in my party. So so that's what's going on right here. That's why we were running into these Pokemon. So I'm gonna go ahead and like grab this item as well, the ones that we keep kind of running into, but I'm not gonna go out of my way and spend too much time here and there because we're pretty much nearing the end of the game, and I think. what's left for me to do is catch a bunch of Pokemon that are left, and just pretty much call it a day with this game. And then maybe I'll figure out what game should I be playing next on the channel. And yeah, sure, feel free to like give me some suggestions on what would you like to see on this channel and what game would you like me to play, because it's been so long since I've kind of dabbled into the gaming world of Pokemon. It's been a long time, and yeah, like I started this channel thinking that, wow, it's gonna be like such a nostalgic trip for me to play these games, and like because I have a full-time job, right? I have a 9 to 5, and outside of that, I feel like I could use my time playing these games, which kind of bring me joy and rekindle some nostalgia, which is also what the description of this channel talks about on YouTube, for about page, on this YouTube channel. So yeah, that's been the goal. Like that's the reason why I've kind of started this channel, and I would be happy to get suggestions on what would be the next game that you would like me to see play on the channel. So yeah, I remember like the first time I played this game, I spent so much time catching that Mewtwo because, like I said, I used my Master Ball on Golduck, and boy, what a mistake that was, because it kind of like irritated and made the process more irritating and frustrating. Sorry. So there he is. We found Mewtwo, that stupid clone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the file here, and I'm gonna keep catching this guy, and I hope that I can do it in less attempts. All right, sorry for the weird cut, guys. So we're back, and ever since I saved the file, I've been trying to catch this clone fake Pokemon, but this guy just wouldn't get caught. This is my 16th attempt to catching this Mewtwo, and yeah, a couple of days have passed for sure, because I'm not gonna spend multiple hours in one day trying catching Mewtwo, and I'm hoping that this is it, and I'm hoping that this is the final attempt. So again, this is the 16th attempt, and yeah, like I've couple of days have passed. Like I've spent 3 or 4 days, and I've spent maybe around 2 hours or slightly more trying to catch this Pokemon after I saved the file. So again, I think the best way to try and catch this Pokemon is that I paralyze it. Unfortunately, I do not have a Thunder Wave, and I don't think that the moveset on my Bolt is absolutely busted, but I'm not even gonna bother bringing out any other Pokemon, because when Mewtwo goes in for a Swift or a Psychic, it takes out most of my Pokemon in like one hit. So it's been a one-hit KO slog fest for my playing six right here, and I think the only Pokemon that are able to survive that one hit from a Psychic attack or a Swift attack are Bolt and my Charizard Blaze. So I'm not even gonna bother like using any other Pokemon, because I'm hoping that I can paralyze this Mewtwo. So I'm just gonna keep Bolt out, and I'm just gonna make sure that he does not faint. I think that's going to be the fastest and the easiest way for me to catch this Mewtwo. Um, I hope that I don't keep missing all the thunder attacks, and I don't run out of the PP. I don't think I have anything else left to kind of revive the PP for the thunder attack. And there you go. Mewtwo also has a recover. So I hope that I can land a thunder or two, and then this Mewtwo gets paralyzed so that I can keep using Thunderbolt and maybe try throwing some Pokeballs at it. There you go. Look at that. Again, it's been like 3 or 4 days, and I've spent fucking hours on this clone of a Pokemon right here. And yeah, now that my HP is full, I'm gonna go ahead and use a Thunderbolt attack on this Mewtwo, and I hope that I can get a chance to throw out a Pokeball. Man, like there was one attempt, I think it was like the seventh or eighth attempt, where I ran out of all 60 Pokeballs, like all 60 Ultra Balls on my thing, and he's gonna go for a Swift attack, and I'm gonna take a chance, and I'm gonna throw out an Ultra Ball. Yeah, again, I don't want to use a Master Ball because I want to keep it, and I'm spamming the A and the B button along with the analog stick on the right, on the left, sorry, and okay, what? What? I cannot believe it. What the hell? I caught it. What? Oh my God, 4 days, and finally, a Pokemon whose genetic code was repeatedly combined for research, it turned vicious as a result. I don't blame it for turning vicious, and I cannot believe that I finally caught this Mewtwo. Oh my God, must have spent like 2 hours or like more than 2 hours in the last 4 or 5 days. Wow. And this time it was so easy, right? But I thought, yeah, like one thing that I did notice that when I was spamming the analog button along with the A and B, it made the catching easier. And again, that might be just a superstition on my end, but who knows? But I'm super thrilled that I finally got Mewtwo. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the file right here, and I'm gonna see you soon, guys. And I cannot thank you enough for joining me on this journey. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you soon. Bye.